our code along blog. We've never said that before. I'm starting it
No,
now.
we haven't. Yeah, so much for having the intro down.
So we've been working on an Angular project. We've been making a shared calendar, and we've gotten a lot of progress done so far. The last thing we did is we hooked up Firebase Authentication. So now we can use Google OAuth, like so, to log in. And boom, we're logged in. It's got our name, it's got our avatar picture there. If we refresh the page, it loads us back up again. And logging out also works. So
The
we've
only
got,
thing that doesn't is the update, which is
right.
it's a task.
So we've got a couple tasks related to authentication. We've got adding guards to routes, and we've got update the user on login. So remind me again what we want to update on login.
We want to update the photo URL, the name, and the email.
Okay, so right. So if you go to Google and you change your name and then log in
Yeah.
here, it'll update. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. You want to do that first? That sounds relatively simple-ish, maybe.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's do it. So, what do we got here? We have in our auth service, user service, Firebase service. So authenticate, I believe this is called from top bar, right? Is authenticated
The
login.
authenticate.
Yeah, here's the login. Oopsies.
Okay.
Or authenticate. So probably what we want to do, I bet you this set persistence pipe sign in. Okay, I bet you this returns some sort of user object, right? Yeah, it returns a Firebase auth user credential.
Yep.
So we could probably intercept this and do something with the payload.
Well, and don't we do that already? Like when we sign in, we in like user service, don't we
Oh,
listen to
you're right,
that?
we do. We call, is that user service? User service is login user.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
so we're just saying get the user, which is also going to create it, or
right.
is or actually no? What is sign up?
Oh, did we put this in? Where did we call this from? App component.
That I think is in the top bar, isn't it?
Okay. Oh, that's right. So we have a listener
No.
for the Firebase user loaded event.
Okay.
Um, and when that's triggered, it gives us the user, and then we call user service
Right.
login user. Right. Okay.
Yep.
So we probably just want to hook into this.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a server side change.
Yeah.
So I
Um,
think on the server side, we just look up that ID. If it exists, we just say, okay, you're good.
okay. So we're calling get user. Oh, well, we're gonna have to make a new call anyways. I think
Yeah. Why are we calling get?
because so this user is the Firebase user. We call get and
Is that doing a post or is it doing a get?
it's doing a get. It's passing in the
Oh,
user
okay.
ID.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
Okay.
takes that
So,
whole user and it only uses the UID,
yeah.
and then it grabs it from the database, and then we like cache all the user info. Okay.
So do we just want to do like a get or what is it, a creator update call?
I don't know. That's what we've always done at work, but I kind of don't like it. Um,
Okay. Why?
just because it's not like a regular REST thing, and then it also makes I know our user service is slightly complicated because of it, I think.
Okay.
Because when you call it from the server, you don't necessarily know if you're just getting a user or if you're also creating. It's like you take the signatures and you combine them. So you're calling get or create and you're passing down a user object. But like if you're
Hmm.
just getting the user, then you don't use the user object. It's like
Well, it's not really doing a get or create. It's doing a creator update. So,
no, we're doing a get or create because we get the
well,
payload from Google, right? That has all the user info, but we don't know if
yeah,
that user exists in our system. So we
right.
pass that down into the get or create, and it tries the get first, and then if it can't find a user, then it creates the user.
But what if we just say update? So we always do a post,
Mm-hmm.
with the user information.
Yeah, we could do that. That makes
And
sense.
like I know that like I'm pretty sure according to like the REST Helios principles, whatever,
Hmm.
the post is always to create an object, whereas the put is to update.
I mean,
But
I think that's
um,
like colloquially how everyone uses it. But I think
okay,
technically, when you make a post, you're saying, when I post to this URL, you're passing the
mhm.
payload that is supposed to be returned when you get from that URL. So you're saying
Yes, you're
this
right.
is the
You're right.
object. And so if you do it multiple times, it doesn't create multiple instances of that payload or whatever.
Oh, okay. Which I think would be fine for our case.
Yeah, I think that's actually exactly what we want.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder why we didn't do it that way originally at work. I don't know. I think we
Well,
ended up doing we went through the same progression that we're doing now, where initially we had fake authentication, and we just like get the user, and then we just like progress to like, oh, now we actually need to create it, but let's make a getter create instead of just doing a post.
yeah.
All right,
Okay.
whatever. So we have this create. We're already doing a post, so maybe we actually just call this.
We can't do that though because so if we want to follow your post
Hmm.
description, we would actually want to post to users/UID.
Ah, yes, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. Oops. Okay, so this
I think it's
posting.
user.uid.
Oh yeah, thank you. Posting to just users doesn't. Right.
So
What
if
does that
we
mean
posted
then?
to so if you just post to users, then you're creating that account, at least according to like what I've always understood is if you post to like a general URL without an ID,
Hmm.
then it will create that object and send back the ID.
That's what I always thought too. But then why?
In this case, we have the ID that we want to use. Like we know that UID is unique, right?
Yeah.
And that's really kind of the key that we need to track.
True. Hmm.
And even if we assign an ID from like our database or an object ID, whatever,
Hmm.
that doesn't really matter.
Right.
Like we can just always use UID
Hmm. Okay. For now, this makes sense.
for now.
For now.
Next week, maybe it won't. So,
Okay. So we're gonna call create instead of get.
okay.
And other than that, I think it should be the same, right? User result. What
Um,
is sign up?
the post will,
Oh, so
yeah,
this
it also
this we don't
returns user.
need.
Right.
So
So
this,
user, there should always be a user result now, though.
yeah. Oh, what have I done?
What are you
I clicked
doing?
too much. Okay, so I think it's just that.
All right. Yeah, I think so.
Cool. Okay. Um, Let me just double check that. Oh, the crate does return the user.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so is that it?
So do we still need to post the UID on line 59? So it's part of the path, but it's also part of the payload.
Oh, I see. I think it's fine. I think it's fine to do that.
Okay.
All right, so now
And
we
what
got to
about
update the
these?
controller. I'm sorry about
Yeah.
what about the what?
Nope. That's exactly what I was going to ask.
Okay. So create now has a path param.
Oh, I forgot we're not using SOA.
I know. I'm so used to it.
Yeah. So used to it.
I don't think we need this.
Um, no, we probably don't need that anymore.
The slash.
No, line 7.
Oh, I figure it doesn't hurt. I guess we would never call it probably, right? Because we'd be getting by ID.
Right.
Okay, so let's.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Let's create it when we need it.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do we get to the path param? I do not recall. Is it rec.path or something?
I think it's what is it? Actually, we probably had it in
This
that get request.
exists. Oh, you're right.
Do you want to undo
Yeah.
like a yeah? Okay,
Params.id.
rec
Okay.
params. Okay. I wonder if we should add SOA as like a card.
Eh.
No,
I think to SOA or whatever, SOA, it had issues that I didn't like. I don't remember
really?
exactly what they were, but there was just some issues. Like there were some things that we wanted to do that it like did not handle gracefully at all.
Hmm. Okay.
I don't remember offhand what they were, but um okay, so if we just call create, we're gonna get a duplicate key exception, assuming that we actually have an
Um.
index on
Yeah, I was just about to
UID.
ask.
So do we
We
have
should
to
add
do the
that.
get or create under the covers here, or is there? I feel like
I think.
no. There
Isn't
Mongoose
no?
has
There's an
a
upsert.
there's an upsert.
Upsert.
Okay.
Yeah. Gosh, it's been so long since I've used this stuff.
Yeah, it's been
It
like
feels
a
like it.
week.
Yeah.
Find one and update. Is that what it was?
No.
Upsert.
I
Okay.
well, actually, maybe it is, but then you pass in upsert as an
Okay.
option,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. All right. So the filter is just a query, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that's our query. Here's our update object. And then options, new true, update true. New true returns the updated object, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure. So for some reason, my video's not full screen. Are you like sharing your webcam?
I am.
Can you turn that off?
Oh, no, wait, I'm not sharing my webcam. I'm sharing my screen in Discord, and then I'm streaming my webcam and the screen.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe it's just a change in Discord then.
Huh. I don't know.
Anyway, carry on.
Okay, so I think that should be it. So
Okay.
let's give it a try. I'm pretty sure I got to rebounce or bounce my server.
Oh yeah, we still don't have those watchers.
Yep. One day we'll get to that.
Yep.
Sign up does not
I think we
exist
say
anymore.
that every stream.
Service. 45. Is that old? That's old. Okay. Yeah, one day we'll do it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really curious on user schema. UID is unique. Okay. And so is email.
Good.
Okay. Okay. That's weird that we have these. We got an error already. We got a 404 for. Here's the URL. What's the method? What? Am I crazy? Usually says the method, doesn't it? Oh, it's a post. Okay. Really? We got a post? Or we got a 404 on the post?
That's weird.
Is it because we tried to like resume our session? I don't know. I'm gonna start over though. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that's fine. Yeah, so I think we still have some audio issues. Like I'm like really super loud and you're super quiet.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's too bad.
yeah. What the get
Okay,
around with it. We should add a
so
card.
yeah. It definitely seems to have gotten the user.
Okay.
Yep, there we are. Okay. So now let's try a create. I'm gonna try refreshing. Refreshing still works. I'm gonna try a create.
Okay. I think oh.
So we got a 500. Duplicate key name null. Well,
Well, that's weird.
okay. So
Actually, why is their name? Because it should be display
display
name.
name.
Yeah.
Oh, because we're just slamming the user in there. We're not turning it into our schema. Oh,
But I thought we like pulled the schema from
I thought we did too. You're
the
right.
Firebase object.
So what
Name null.
indices do we have on here? Do we have like old indexes? How do I even see my indexes? If only I had
Oh, robo3t.
robo3t.
Well, we could knock that card out right now.
All right, I'll do it. Fine.
Oh god, here we go. It's gonna take up the rest of the stream.
Oh, double pack. What is this?
What?
Two
What's double
products.
pack?
Studio 3T and
No,
Robo 3T. Why would I want both?
that doesn't make any sense. No, I think maybe it's Studio 3T is like, yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's just like a marketing thing.
What the
Because I
fuck?
think Studio 3T is Robo 3T, but better.
Yeah, but why would I want to download both? Like, you'd think I'd either want Robo 3T or Studio 3T, right?
I think they're trying to say download both, but we're going to give you Studio 3T because it's both. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know.
So is it done yet?
Not yet.
No. All right.
Ugh.
You just cancel that or no?
I can't.
Oh.
Oh my god, I have to put in a phone number too.
Really? You could just do like a fake one.
Oh wait, maybe I don't need this. I think I can just hit cancel or finalize or finish. Yeah, okay. Is this our port? Probably, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we have name, email, UID. So just delete this, I guess. All right. That was easy. I will never open MongoDB Compass again.
All right.
Okay, so I'm going to re-log in. I should have pinned. It did not work.
Why? What? Calendar users index name. I thought you dropped the name index.
I did.
Do we need to rebuild them?
I don't think so.
Isn't there like a collection reindex command or something like that, or DB reindex?
There is, but I don't think you need it. Like once you drop the index, it's gone.
Okay.
So.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah. Let me just do this.
Can I see the find one and modify query?
Yeah.
Or
Find
find
one
one
and
and
update.
update. Okay, so that's the query. Do you want to maybe log the user?
Okay.
I would do it before
Okay.
you create it.
All right, so I restarted my server. It should not have recreated the index. Where is refresh? It did not.
Okay.
Refresh the page. Oh, okay. So it
So now it
created it
worked.
fine.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna just delete our users.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And go ahead and recreate. Cool. I think we're done. Do we want to try like updating the user?
Yeah, that's fine.
Uh,
You want to add some spaces in code along?
yeah,
I don't know if we can though.
I think we
So I
can.
think it's code along is the first name or something like that. I don't know.
See what happens.
Oh, okay, that works.
So theoretically, if I refresh, it did nothing.
I think you have to log out and log in, don't
Okay.
you?
That didn't have the space.
Didn't. Do you need to close the browser?
Could be. Or maybe I have to like empty cache and everything.
Maybe.
Maybe it takes some time to propagate? I don't know.
It could. It could be.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay, well, whatever. Pretty sure we did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it works. Yeah.
Right, let me try one more thing.
All right.
All right.
Oh, looks like it updated.
Okay. Yeah. It just takes time, I guess. Nope.
Oh, okay.
Okay, maybe.
Can you look at the network?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that it sent the updated name.
Is this?
Although
Oh,
you
there's
probably still have the log statement in the server, right? So we can also just look at that.
user display name.
Okay, so it's
This is
still the old
before,
one.
so this is what? Yeah. So this is not updated
But we just saw that it was updated
from
in
Google.
the yeah.
Well,
Well, you could log out and set a breakpoint before. Yeah.
so coming from Google, it's not yet updated. Maybe it still takes even longer.
Hmm.
Oh, look.
Wait, what? Okay,
Is it because we're
that's
hitting
weird.
like a different CDN or something random like that, where like it, or like a different shard of the database,
It could be.
where like it's the data is duplicated and it takes some time to propagate?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that theory. Let's call this one done.
Okay,
No,
so
I
now,
think maybe we. Okay. Yeah.
huh, it's very strange.
Did it send?
Look, now it's not updated again.
Oh,
Are
God,
we
it's so
updating
weird.
it somehow? Surely not.
No. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Can you go ahead and log out?
Okay.
Set a breakpoint in. Uh, I guess it'd be in the Firebase service.
Okay.
So I'm trying to read this.
Sign in. Oh,
Probably, yeah.
we don't have we're just like calling it and passing the result out.
Okay. So yeah, I guess it's wherever. Oh, actually, isn't
In
that it
top
right there?
bar.
33. No, back in
Uh,
I saw it 33.
okay.
Yeah, so like if after you've logged in, it should trigger that, right?
Okay. So this has the space here.
Yep, that looks fine. User does not have it. No.
Do you see it? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So what the
so
hell?
I think it's you're probably right that it needs more time to propagate.
Or is display name not the same as the name that I edited?
I think it is.
You think so? That's true,
Yeah.
because it will. Okay.
Yeah, so maybe what we do is we table this card
Okay.
and then we get back to it like
It's like a
later
test
this
again
in
later
this.
card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And we can even try it before we end the stream tonight too,
Sure.
just to see.
Did I? Oops. That was a card, not a column. Oh, it is a list. What the hell?
You're dragging the whole column.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
All
All right.
right.
Okay. Shall we add a guard to the route? To our
Sure.
routes? All right.
So what was the reason for doing this?
So you can go to dashboard when you're not logged in. Just kidding. Um, this is dashboard.
So I vaguely remember we tried going to dashboard and there was an issue.
Yeah, and then we did something to fix it, but it was like a temporary fix. Let's take a look, I guess.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. App.routing module.
Was it in dashboard?
Oh, it's just there. It's empty.
Oh
Is
wow.
it in here?
Calendar. I think it's in calendar.
Okay. Yeah, so if we have a cached user, then fetch events. Otherwise, do it when you log in. So
Yeah.
ideally, you wouldn't even be able to get to a route that contains the calendar component until you're logged in.
Right.
So we would have a
Yeah.
guard on here saying, this is like the login guard or whatever, user guard or
Mhm.
authentication guard, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. What does home component do? Does it do anything? Is that where login
That's
is?
just it's just the login page
Oh, no, it's
and
nothing.
there's nothing.
I don't think we're even using it.
Yeah, we are.
Are we?
Yeah, so if you log out, then that's what you see.
You are home? Are you sure?
Yeah. Hmm.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that would be like the marketing page.
Okay, so let's go ahead and add a guard. So it's a service. Do we want to put like a special section for guards?
Um,
There's only ever going to be like a
yeah,
couple, probably, right?
couple. I think there's only gonna be one.
I mean, like ultra long term, there might be one more. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not. So just put it in services, I guess.
Yeah, for now. I
Okay,
think that's
let's
fine.
see. Auth guard service.
Sure. That
So
works.
I need a bit of a refresher on how to make a guard.
I'm pretty sure you start with class.
Oh, that's right. It has to implement can activate. It's an injectable because it's a service. Wait, is this it?
Yeah, the stream between like the Discord and Twitch is night and day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so smooth on Twitch and so clear on Twitch.
Too bad there's a delay though.
Yeah, it's like maybe a 5 second delay, 10 second delay.
Yeah. I wonder. So Twitch has, I'm sorry, Discord has like game streaming, but I think it's only if it's like a 3D. It uses like my 3D card that I can stream it.
Okay.
I don't think I can just stream like this monitor.
Well, I think we looked into it, and Discord purposely like lowers the
Downs.
quality of the
Oh,
stream
really?
or the screen share because they want you to pay for it. Which I
Oh,
mean,
that's right. That sucks.
yeah.
Uh, okay. Did I spell it wrong? Injectable. Okay. Does it return a Boolean or a promise of a Boolean?
That's a good question. I don't
It
remember.
returns a Boolean. Okay. Huh. That doesn't. And it takes nothing. Okay. So,
Why is auth guard service? Why is that complaining?
it incorrectly implements class can activate. Oh, is it? No, it's implements.
It's weird. Are you importing the right can't activate?
It's missing the following properties from type can activate: path and route. Can activate from router. Oh, this is.
That does not look right.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Okay, so we need the user service.
Okay.
Okay. Or really just that's basically it, right?
Yeah. I've never liked the double
You don't
not
like that?
or no.
Why?
I've always found it confusing because then I have to sit there and think, okay, so what is this doing? So it inverses it or checks to see that it's not null or whatever, and then you not it, and it's just it should be intuitive, I know, but
I
it's
mean,
just one of those
yeah.
things.
So do you want me to like turn it into like a 3-line thing?
Well, couldn't you just say this user service cached user not equal to? Well, I guess you can't say null because it could also be undefined.
Yeah. All
Okay, do the not. It's fine. I'll live with it.
right. Okay, and then in the app routing module, I
Have you
forget
ever
exact.
seen variables that are like called not, like not book, for instance, and then you
Ugh,
do a not on that?
gross. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Uh,
why like that kind of steered me in the direction of not liking it.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Because somebody is bad at naming things?
Yes. I won't say who.
Alrighty. I think we should be good.
All right.
So then theoretically, calendar component should not need this anymore. Although, yeah,
I
right.
feel like we need it still because if we're refreshing the app,
If you're refreshing the app,
although yeah, no, you're right because we can't get here unless we have a cached user.
right? But if we're refreshing the app, we're already at the route, so I think the guard will immediately say there's no cached user and it'll kick us out. So I think there might need to be, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Um,
You have
what?
an extra brace. There you go. What?
Oh,
Oh.
really? It's a lint error if I have too many spaces? Okay, I guess that's
Yep.
fine.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
weird.
so let's see what happens here.
Okay.
Let me clear my cache. All right, I'll log in. Okay, it blew up. So static injector error, no provider for auth. Oh, I didn't add it to my app modules. Whoops.
I think we have a an eavesdropper
An eavesdropper.
on our chat.
Oh, oh my God, who is this? Who's this guy? Oh, hey, it instantly worked. All right, let's try this again. Welcome, viewer. Actually, viewers. Is one of the viewers you, Dan?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Welcome, viewer.
anonymous viewer
Yep,
named Derekage. Did I pronounce that right? Derekage?
Derek Cage. Thank you, thank you.
Derekage.
All right, so logging in seems to still work. I'm going to refresh the page and see what happens. Awesome, that works as well.
How do you get the cool emojis?
Well, you have
What?
to be a subscriber, and then we have to figure out how to make cool emojis and add them to
Yeah, that's true.
add them to
Yeah,
Twitch.
yeah. So yeah, you got to pay us money. I
Yep.
think. I don't know.
So Tom, you can see the progress that we made on our calendar component. We've got a calendar, and then you've got a beautiful event adding dialog here.
Yeah, look at
So you
those
can,
dials.
oh yeah, check out these hot dials. You can swipe them. So beautiful. Let's add that event. Tom's dumbfounded. You can edit
Yeah,
events like so. Nice, smart. Boom. Can go through all the various months. Yep. Yeah, it is material.
yeah.
Um,
I pushed for it.
yeah, for sure. One of our tasks is going to be to make this look not hideous, but
Yeah, we
we were
tried
having
once before and it
yeah,
failed.
we were having issues because we're using Swiper for this actually, and the ng Swiper, whatever it's called, ngx Swiper library, doesn't seem to be great. Um, so I think we're gonna do something else. I don't know what we're gonna do, but not this. So
Yeah,
we've got
I
a nice
think.
little Trello board.
Yeah, I
Um,
think we should just do drop downs.
yeah, probably. So I think we're done with adding guards to routes. We have basically one route, and we added a guard to it. So I think we're
Yeah.
good.
Did refresh work?
It did.
Really?
So yep,
I missed that. I must have
there it
blinked.
is. Oh, did you blink again? I can do it again.
I did.
There it goes again.
I think Derekage is distracting me.
Okay, so I think we're done with. Oh, keep moving the category. Dang it. All right. What time is it? 7:30. Let's retest this real quick.
Sure.
Okay, I think we retested it. There's no. Oh, I have to log out. That's right. See, there's no space that time. There's something funky going on with uh with Google OAuth. How like it
Yeah.
the data's
I
moved.
I bet it just takes time for the data to propagate.
Yeah, but you're right. Tom, we're using Firebase Authentication to do our Google OAuth. It was super easy to plug in, like ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Did you
so
know that Firebase can also manage your Android uh, releases for you?
yeah, Firebase is way more sophisticated than when we used it previously for
It
work.
does so many things.
Let's see if I can look at their products. I don't know if there's a
Did I read that
good.
right? Firebase for Unity?
I think you.
I thought I saw it. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
in there
yeah, the
somewhere.
icon. Wow, when I
Oh,
search for Unity, it highlights the icon.
so it's a glyph icon or whatever it's called.
I don't know.
Huh?
It's cool though. Very
Yeah.
cool. Um, let's see. So if we, I'm trying to find where there was like a. Oh, was it this? I don't know. I don't remember what we were looking at, but we're that showed us that like Firebase is like super sophisticated now. That's pretty cool.
Did you see it does A/B testing as well?
I missed that. Where did
Yeah, that
did you
could be
say that?
useful for work.
It could. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it does a ton of stuff. Ever
Hmm.
since Google took it over, it like They put a lot of work into it, I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we need to pick up a new card.
Yep. So the span multiple days, I think that's kind of a big one.
Yeah. So currently, our events, when you click on a day, it adds an event to that day, and you can set a time, a start time and an end time, but you can't have events that span multiple days. So we gotta. That's one of our tasks.
Oh, my headset's dying.
Let's see. There's some graphical stuff like tightening up the login form. Actually, this can go away because we don't even have a login form anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right. Hang on one second.
Okay. But I guess we could make the login button more standard instead of just the word login and then not even like a different cursor. We could do that. That'll take like a second. Add guard to logged in routes. Okay, this is a duplicate.
Yep.
What the hell's delete? Archive?
Isn't it just archive?
Yeah. Okay. Could add a server watcher. Oh, I installed robo3t. This is done.
Yep. Good job. Yeah.
Thank you.
It only took you what, 12 weeks?
Yep. Okay, so we've got some graphical stuff we could do. Um, we've got events spanning multiple days. Are there other like main core functionality things that we could work on? I wonder.
User share.
Ah, that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to think about how we want to do that. So we need to be able to either be able to look for people and look at their events, or give somebody a link to an event. Does that make sense? Like you could go to an event and like generate a URL and then
Hmm.
like send it to someone. Maybe that could be a use case.
Okay.
Um,
So I know Google lets you invite people, then you can
yeah.
email.
Okay.
I don't know if that's like, I don't know. I feel like that would be like too copycat-ish.
Well, if it's good usability, it's good usability.
Yeah, it kind of is.
So what are we envisioning then? Like
But then if we did that though, then we have to like connect up to like an SMTP server and everything.
if we want to send the email. Up, Tom's leaving. All right, take it easy, dude.
All right, see you.
Um, if we want to send the email ourselves, then yeah, we'd have to do that. But if we just want to like generate a link and then they can email it, that's one way to go. Because like when you share a Google Doc, oh, I guess that does send an email if you share it with somebody, but you can also generate a link to send.
Yeah, usually I always grab the link and share it.
Yeah.
So I think maybe let's start with that.
Okay. Okay, so we need to generate some sort of like share link that identifies the event that's being shared,
Yep.
and then anybody with that link. So there's the concept of anyone with the link can edit or anyone with the link can view. Um,
I think maybe so in the schema, what is our schema like? We have users and then events top level, right?
yeah, we have users and
So
calendar events.
how do we know who owns what calendar event?
And a calendar event has a user ID.
Okay.
We should probably have called that like owner ID to be just a little more
Yeah.
explicit. Oh, but you wanted user ID because then it points, it's like obviously the user table.
Yeah.
So maybe we could have said like owner user ID or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think user ID is for now, but I think maybe what we could do is we would have like a sub list here,
Hmm.
which would be like attendees, or maybe not necessarily attendees because we could
Viewers
share the viewers. That could work.
or uh, okay, so what are we envisioning the use cases here? Somebody looks at their event, they generate a link, they send it to somebody, and then the person who receives the link clicks on it and they are opening, not only opening the details of the event, but also adding the event to their calendar.
Well, what if they don't want to sign up for our service? Then they should just be able to view the event.
Okay. Right. So they should view the event and then have the option to add it to their calendar.
Right.
But in order to add it to their calendar, then they need to have an account. So it'd be
Yes.
like,
So you could still have like the add button,
mhm.
and then if they're not logged in, then it would do the pop up.
Should we start with like the assumption that they're logged in just for like the easy happy path?
I don't. I don't think we should. I mean,
Okay.
I guess in. Well, let's see. So I guess development wise, how would that work? You'd have to have like two separate browsers, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, we could go one way or the other. I think the more likely case is that
They don't have an
uh,
account.
right.
Okay. So if they don't have an account, then the like workflow would be they click on the link, they're shown like I guess what the edit modal, but just in view mode, and then there's a button to add it to the calendar. But when they click on it, we like pop up the Google OAuth first, and then after they log in, then we add it to their calendar.
I feel like there needs to be more plumbing before we start this.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we need to kind of square away the edit event dialogue.
Hmm.
Like I wonder if it shouldn't even be a dialogue.
It should just be its own page.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like when you create an event, I think that's fine because you want to do something quick. But then when you click on the event itself, it should take you to a brand new page that's
Okay. That makes
just for the
sense.
event.
Yeah.
Because then we have more room to add more components and things like that too.
Okay. So let's just make a view event component slash page,
Mhm.
and then it'll just be like the URL of the event, or like the URL with the the ID of the event in it, and it just views the event. That's a good
Yeah.
place to start. And then you
Okay.
don't even need to be logged in to look at it.
Right.
Okay, easy peasy. So let's make a new component, event view event.
Uh, view event. Yeah.
Are we saying component in the component names? We are.
Uh, in the file names, right?
Yeah. And the actual right. Yep.
Oh, the class name too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
So I'm adding a card right now
yeah.
for the view event.
Oh, okay. Cool. Oops. Oops. Okay. Okay. So we need the calendar event service. Did we just call it
Okay.
event service? No, we didn't.
Yeah. Oh, right. I thought you said should we?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Um, what the hell? I think VS Code just like is not good at updating when you add new files.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've had that problem.
I have it all the time at work too on my Mac or on my Mac. Ugh. Oh wait, I didn't export it.
Oh, that would do it.
Yep. Look at me blaming poor VS Code for my own failings. All right. So in on a init, we need to fetch the event. Oopsies. From whatever. Oh, we actually have to do it in the constructor. Well, I guess we don't have to. Event ID. Are we doing this naming convention? I forget.
I keep going back and forth with that,
Yeah.
and like without thinking about it, I always do the camel case.
Okay.
So I feel like that's what we should do.
Okay. Um, okay. So in here we need the router, right? Or route. We need route.
The activated route?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we have to like subscribe to the params or some shit like that, right? Params.
Yeah.
I'm a little fuzzy on this.
So I ran into an issue with this scenario
Mm-hmm.
where I needed to get the a param off the route,
Okay.
but I didn't realize that the component was outside the router outlet. And so
Oh.
I was never getting the params and I couldn't figure it out.
Uh-huh. Huh.
And then finally it just dawned on me to check that. And sure enough, my top bar was outside the router outlet.
Okay.
And so my top bar could never get those
So,
params.
so you just need the activated route snapshot, right?
Is that what it is?
I think so. Maybe.
Okay. What I was thinking of doing was creating like a service that basically so like the app component it would subscribe to the route params and then whenever it figured out what it needed to do, it would send out or it would invoke like the service and say like this thing was changed, and
Okay, I
then
gotcha.
whoever needed to access it would subscribe to
Okay.
some event listener.
I want to say, but I could be wrong, that you can also get the params by looking at the activated route snapshot.
Okay,
Is that a thing? Am I lying?
I think it might be. So, but huh?
I don't know. I guess you'd have to play with it, but I want to say I
Yeah.
may have run into that before, and I had to get the stuff from there.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I'll try it.
Okay. This dot event ID is equal to params dot.
I think it's just params event ID, right? Or it's whatever
Yes.
is on the route. Okay. Did you create the route yet?
No.
Okay. I think
Um,
you just do params dot, and that's it.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And if when I create the route, it'll just know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. What's your malfunction here? Oh, really? Oh, we deleted it. Well, okay, right. We wanted to recreate it because it needs it's getting it by ID instead of UID. No, I'm sorry, that was
Actually,
user.
I
Search
think
is
we
what we.
need to, yeah. So we have user ID, start date, and oh,
No, yeah,
so
we
that's
do
going
want
to
it to have a
change.
get.
Okay. So I think instead of doing an event ID, we should have some random key.
So people can't see stuff about our database.
Right.
I think
So
we
it's sort of
can.
like, um, yeah, I'm just thinking like every event that you create should have like its own auto assigned random 20 character string or something like that.
That's different from the ID.
Yeah. And then you can share that And if for some reason you need to regenerate that string, you can without destroying the event. Because like maybe I accidentally invited you to my party and I meant to invite Tom.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay. How about we add a card for that, and that could be like a future improvement.
Okay, sure.
All right. Add unique share keys
For event,
for
yeah, that's fine.
events. Okay. Okay. Get. We should also make a base HTTP client server or base. What am I saying?
A base
Basic CRUD
service.
service. So like
Oh
all
yeah,
this boilerplate stuff we can inherit.
yeah. We also need to not hard code localhost.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Alrighty. And then change API services to remove.
So how did we do that at work?
What?
I forget already.
The basic CRUD service or the removing localhost?
The the localhost.
Um. Well, we have
Did we?
we have the config service where you can define or like pulls the config, and then I think if so the in the Docker container there's an environment variable that has like the host name, I believe.
Okay.
And then if it's not defined, then we fall back to localhost. But if it is defined, then we just use that, I think.
I don't. I don't think we can do that because we don't know what the URL is to that config service.
No,
So
no, no, no.
do we use
It's on
the?
the environment. So there's
Okay.
Angular has like an environments TS or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
that's right.
But now that I
Okay.
say that, aren't we just using like the like window.location, like root URL?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Hmm.
I know it's some
'Cause we-
combination of all of those things.
Yeah, because I know like our Angular dev server is running on a different port than the Express server.
Yeah,
So yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there, I guess.
That's fine. Yep.
All right.
Sorry, I
Okay.
got this a little
That's okay.
sidetracked.
Okay, so we're viewing an event here, right? So get needs to call this. Um, let's just take the calendar event.
We don't have the
Oh, we
calendar
don't have the
event though.
calendar event. You're right. Okay. Okay. So we got that. We need a route. What's the problem here? Oh. Okay. So we need a. Should we just say ID? I kind of like ID.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then is it is it this? I forget.
No, it's. I think it's just
It's a
colon, isn't
colon.
it?
Okay. And then we don't need a guard.
Nope. The component has to change.
Yeah. Okay. Now we need an HTML file in here.
Did you want to change line 10?
Yes. What is that? Line 10.
It's the
What's wrong with line
dashboard
10?
component.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. And then did you add that to the modules?
I may have. I think I did.
Okay.
View event.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so
So I think we should probably just put, yeah, that's fine. And then maybe if we have data, we can throw like the event name or something in there.
Okay.
Because
Um,
we're almost out of time.
that's not how you.
Nope. Yeah.
What was it? Is it name?
It's either name or label.
Name.
Okay.
Okay, so theoretically, I need an ID, don't I?
Yep.
Copy value. View.
I forget the route.
Yeah. Events.
Events. Okay. We should probably change that to view.
Yep.
I like view better.
Okay.
But
Just view. Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine. All right. View and then this.
Yep.
Failed to compile. Can't resolve .view event HTML in components view event.
Did you call it view event component?
Yeah, I did. Dang it.
Okay.
We have been doing this. I kind of don't like having the word component in the component. It seems redundant, but
Yeah, I don't like it either. But
I don't want to refactor
well,
the code right now.
yeah, no. We'll add a card for that.
Yeah. Okay. View
Still not
event
working.
component.css.
Oh, the CSS, of course.
But I did it. Oh. Okay. Is this right? View event. Okay. Oh. View this thing. It did it, and then it redirected me. What happened there?
Really? That's weird. I think I know why, because you logged in.
Oh.
Yeah, so like an app component, I think. Doesn't it try to yeah, it tries to log in the oh no, that's on
On user loaded.
Firebase service init. So doesn't that try to load it? Yeah, initialize the app and then it does the auth state change.
Yeah, but the auth state shouldn't have changed because
But doesn't that
we're
try
not
to
authenticated. Because I logged out. Oh, I didn't log out of Google. I logged out of our. No.
so
Well,
I
let's
think
debug it,
I
I
think we
guess.
need to look at the route when we
So I
but
think
we're
it got here into the view
yeah.
event component because I thought I saw it flash, and
Mhm.
then something else redirected us. So I bet you
Yeah.
it's an app component.
It's either
Or
there or the listener.
yeah, let's just do this and then
Because somewhere we're being redirected.
yep, just set breakpoints everywhere. Okay. Uh, what?
Did you look in top bar?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Actually, where do we navigate? Isn't there somewhere where we like navigate to the dashboard?
I think that's in user service. Post login. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I bet that's where we're gonna fall into.
Okay. So it says you are viewing an event. So we got in there. Now we're in
Mm-hmm.
Firebase service on auth state changed.
Yep.
User is null.
Okay.
So we're calling unloaded user next. So we're logging out.
Okay. Interesting.
So that signs out of Firebase, or does it? Who's listening for this? Auth service, I believe, or app component. Yeah. So we're calling logout, which that navigates us to the root.
Yep.
Okay. And then it calls on logout.next. So who's listening to logout?
I feel like we're not. We shouldn't be initializing. Hold on. I'm just trying to think because
You don't
like
think we need to do
when we
this necessarily?
well we do and we don't. It depends on the route.
I think what we need to do is we need to call this only if there's a user in the user service already.
Okay.
So, because I think the problem is we're hitting on auth state changed. User is null, but user was null
Hmm.
before. So nothing is really changing, but Firebase is throwing this for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So I bet you if we. Oh, Firebase service doesn't have user service in it though.
Right. We can't because user service relies on Firebase service.
Okay, so but this guy does. So this is what's listening to it. So maybe in user service logout we say if there's a cached user, do all this stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that weird though that we're going to be calling logout even though we're not logged out?
It is weird. I think we could go ahead and fix it like this for now, and then we'll add a card to clean that up.
Okay. Um,
So handle, uh, what is it? Okay.
user service. Something like that.
Sure. Very, very verbose.
Yeah. Okay, so okay. So now we go to view. Here we are. Auth state has changed. We're calling logout. Logout doesn't do anything. What happened here?
No, I think that's fine. Right.
Oh
For
yeah,
now.
we're viewing the event. Okay, right. So this needs to not show up if we're at the view route.
No, I think it should.
The login button? Oh, I guess so. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That'll be like a prettier thing up here or something though, right? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we got to clean that stuff up, but.
Okay. All right, so we've got an empty view component, but it's
Mhm.
8 o'clock, so it's about quitting
Yep.
time.
Yep. Yeah. I think this sets us up uh, for next time.
Yep,
So, I mean, we'll focus on this screen and get that all wired in and everything.
sounds good. All right, well, thanks
So,
for joining us, everyone, and
yep.
we will be streaming again probably next Monday at 7 Central.
Yep. Sounds good.
All righty, take it
All right. See
easy.
you guys.